no child really wants to practice. But I knew that if I practiced, I would get better. I mean, that equation was very clear to me from the beginning. So the question was, how much better would I get? Do I have enough talent to actually improve substantially?
Very good.
I think it was a process of self-discovery. Can you stand up to the best? There's a natural tug from Taiwan to me. So artistically speaking, developing this program has been kind of like in the back of my mind actually for many years.
It's not a question of volume, it's a question of the character of the sound.
But you're neglecting the accentuations.
So he really wants
必须要有这样的一个气势去表现你的一个音乐，我想这个是非常非常重要的一个 character。
The idea is to inspire the students so they can look at things, in a different light perhaps, and walk away with a new set of values for their own playing and their own artistry.
Mama 觉得就是小提琴一开始拉的时候听起来像杀鸡声，所以就后来就选大提。大提琴就是比较靠近人声，可以真的去震撼人的心理。对我来说会刚刚好。
So do I have to look at that while I'm talking, or you?
Oh, you can look at me.
Okay. So my mom is a pianist, so she started me on the piano first. And then I decided I wanted to play an instrument that she doesn't know how to play and can't yell at me about. So I started playing the violin. The end. Ryan sitting like.
Oh yeah, one more noise. This is called the Wookiee. So many people are like, wow, it sounds really bad. And I'm like, well, yeah, obviously, but it's still two notes at once. I don't know, but musicians are crazy. I know I'm crazy. I don't care. I like being a crazy nerd.
I'm very self-conscious, just even non-musically as a person. I care a lot what other people think. I have to keep telling myself that you can't be perfect. I'm still learning, and I'm relieved that I still have room to grow.
So, play with a little more authority. Because they need to bounce off you. Right. So there's a quickening the pulse too, right? So my advice to my students, when they go on stage to play, their goal is not to play for themselves. They have to play for the audience. And that's a conceptual thing that some young musicians find hard to grasp. You're no longer in a practice room. You're no longer in your own home. You have to bridge that communication. As soon as you walk on the stage, your direction must go out towards your audience.
比赛就是让自己成名最快的方法，所以我想要参加比赛，站上国际舞台，然后让自己赶快出名。我爸妈会觉得，如果你想要自己走这个路，他不会去盯你啊，去强迫你一定要去练。但是对我来说，我是因为我自己很有兴趣，我也很喜欢，然后我就会自己主动去练习。爸妈都花那么多钱，然后也一直在用心的栽培你，然后如果你没有真的完全表现出你自己的话，那有时候会觉得哦，很对不起爸妈。去把老师的讲的话，所有全部都在想一次，就是真的是天天练啊。
What part of that beat does that come in on?
The upbeat.
No. How many 16th notes are in a bar? In a beat.
In a beat is 4.
Okay.
Oh, so it's on the 4th 16th note.
Right.
Right.
Right. So you have to da 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 dee.
All right. All right.
Okay. So make sure that you.
I get way too frustrated with myself. That's the problem. I'm too quick with everything. My brain, like I keep saying, moves really fast, and so I'm just like, okay, ready, set, go, and then it's just like. Sometimes it just is bad, and sometimes it works. But I just need to learn to, you take your time. You have to have a process. You take a good breath, and then you make a good sound. As much as I feel like I'm an outsider, the weird kid that's like picking his nose in the back of the class, all musicians are weird in some way. They all nerd out about something, and I just happen to nerd out about weird sounds. I feel like as much as I need to take this seriously, there's like an element of just dicking around.
I'm much more blunt than like many other people. Like a lot of musicians are like, oh, can you please try this and whatever. And for me, my style is more just like, this is my opinion, what's your opinion? Like get right to the point kind of thing. And how is the tempo? Can we make C a little bit more transparent? So right now it's too like in your face, loud. Annie, how's our tempo? Are we dragging?
The first time was okay, but the second time was way too much.
Okay, so can we do our little exercise where everyone leads?
One more time. It's not together.
That was so much better. My dream, ideally, is this soloist. Like, I want to become a violin soloist who tours everywhere, performs with orchestras, plays chamber music.
Do you think you can do it?
Maybe. If I work hard, then possibly.
Even the big ones, they'll always doubt themselves. We're so self-conscious because we're the spotlight. You know, we're the center of the stage. Everyone's listening to us.
So Angela, when you make that G kind of like the most dramatic thing, it's kind of surprising, right? Da 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 ya da da ya ba 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 ba. Make sure you like.
I can play it alone, but I can't play with you guys.
Well, it's just fun.
Okay. That's the game. It's really tough, but like sometimes you just gotta let go and believe in yourself.
And ya ba ba ba. One and two and one and two.
I'd rather overdo it than not go all the way. If you're scared and timid, the audience can detect that like a mile away. They'll know.
So many of these young players here are technically very accomplished. But can they develop their musical outlook onto a new horizon? The most important part of how to make a piece of music come alive is not the notes themselves.
I'll start.
But it's what's between the notes. So in other words, you can have a whole set of notes written by the composer. But how do you go from note 1 to note 2 to note 3? How do you make that not only coherent, but it starts to make an impact, emotional impact on the audience, on the listener, and on yourself as a performer? That is the hardest skill to accomplish. That's the true challenge of a performer.
We'll be fine.
Can we do the beginning one more time?